Hey y'all, Charlie B here in Seguin, Texas. We're about to get a hard freeze here in Central Texas, our first bad weather of the year. Now, new beekeepers, folks overwintering bees for the first time, it can be a little daunting. What I want to say is there's nothing to worry about. If you've got big, strong colonies, lots of bees, plenty of stores, and they're heavy, they're fine. They're going to be just fine. They're made for this. Think of the beekeepers up north. They overwinter bees through blizzards and all seasons. So we're in good stead here in Central Texas. But for a hard freeze, a couple things you might prep for. If you haven't been feeding your bees and you check them here before this freeze hits and there's nothing on them, I'm a big fan. This is a shim, like a shim spacer, and we're feeding a lot of our bees with fondant. So this is a fondant patty. You cut this open and feed the bees. There's also one little trick I learned from a beekeeper in Navasota, Texas, Dan Weaver, the OG beekeeper of Texas at Bee Weaver. We had a freeze hit, and his suggestion, he said, this is how the old timers did it, is they took wooden matches, and they take one match and set it on the edge of the hive. And what that does is give the hive a chance to ventilate, to breathe. Bees do breathe just like we do. They condensation comes out, moisture, and it will collect in the top of the hive and freeze. My equipment's full of holes, so I don't have a problem with ventilation, but if you have nice new equipment, you might be socked in. The air can't get to them. So finding a way for your bees to respirate, to breathe is important. But not to worry about a big freeze if you've got a good, solid colony. Hit me up with questions anytime, charlieb.com.